slight changes.
We have it so there's a dice roller up and ready, so you guys can see all the good old dice rolling action.
Yeah, so we're just gonna do everything here because the tray was really hard to see. So essentially, what's going to happen is like I'll do slash roll. Oops, slash roll d20 and kabam.
You guys can see that. Or we also have our character sheet set up as well, so you'll be able to see us use our characters like such. Boom, just like so.
And it gives us the breakdown as well.
It sure does. Which, I mean, you guys can't see, but at least we can see to make sure everything is working a-okay.
That doesn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. It doesn't.
Not for them. That's fine. I attempted to make 3 rules, but it's fine. Also, for those who were not here for the last one, we got a bit roughed up, and our characters, Silvia and Micha, they got knocked out.
They got got.
They got got. They sure did. But we're gonna be picking basically back up for when they wake up at an undisclosed amount of time later.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna send out that good old message, letting people know on Twitter that we are online.
Hashtag Twitter. Hashtag social media.
Friendship.
Perfect.
Alrighty. There we go. Let's go. Drop into.
And also, in case you guys are wondering why I'm looking right here, we have a GM screen that just has all our quick reference for the majority of the rules and a lot of the random gen stuff, just so Tyler's not the one looking everything up, so I can actually be useful.
And it actually came in the day after, the same day that we did our last session, so I was able to get all the stuff up. We also got a very nice deck of cards from, which is basically literally is for Savage Worlds itself, the adventure deck. So it's basically each card in it has their own little special ability that you can activate, which makes it pretty awesome. So we aren't going to use those because I'm gonna have you do the honor of shuffling because you're the shuffle master. And boom. Okay, so these up and now
we'll figure out what is going on with us in this dungeon of sufferitude. If that's right. Perfect. Oh god, these cards are
new. Yeah, they're new and they're just like
stiff.
Slick.
Workmen.
Just letting some of our friends know that we're online who know of the system.
It's an interesting card. Immediately give this card to the GM and draw 2 cards to replace it. You may still only play... Oh, okay, no, we don't care about that.
Yeah.
We made house rules on top of that, so...
So it's just me and you. Alright, this one is one for me. Alright, bye.
What?
I always have issue with copy paste on my phone sometimes. I'm just like,
Nice.
alrighty. And of course, I got the rule books on my phone as well. And even though Roll20 does, of course, have its own system, well, it's system, but it has its own option for, you know, drawing cards. Setting that up so you guys can actually see the cards we draw that way seems a bit redundant, so we're still going to have it so we draw our initiative by our deck of cards that we have. My question is, which one would you want to use for initiative? Which one would you want to use for enemy or other character stats? Because we have it so they re-random doing stats with the cards as well.
Stats with my deck.
I'm happy with that. So you handle stats, I handle initiative, and we are good.
Perfect.
So the first thing so basically, Silvia and Micha wake up in a dark, damp room, very dimly lit. Basically, only enough that they can tell that they are chained up to a wall. They're chained up in the same room together, and that there's a small. It basically looks like they are in a basement of a house. Not so much of a dungeon, but just a basement. But they're chained with handcuffs, their own to be exact. Just to pipes, the pipes in the basement there, and the only light coming in is from a basement window just above their heads, and they can see at the far ends away from them, like 30 feet, that there is a door. But aside from that, there's just lots of scraps and wood remains.
Okay.
And what would you say would also be in this basement?
Well, that's actually what I'm going to take a look around to see right now. I figured there'd be a table, some chairs that, who knows what they're using it for. But I would assume table, chairs, maybe a couch, TV, assuming there is TV there.
Broken TV.
Yeah, broken TV. So I am going to use a notice check, though, to see if there's anyone in the room.
Yes, before we do that, though, I will have you do, basically, I need you to do a vigor check to see how you're handling your wounds there, bud. So vigor check right there.
Okay, let's...
Oh, not too great.
No.
Not too great on that there. But, let's see. So, that means that, since you failed your vigor check, that means that injury you have is currently permanent. And you would have been bleeding out. You can see that your leg, or actually we don't know yet, but you're patched up in enough that you're not bleeding anymore, and we're going to roll on our injury table. It's a 2d6 that we need to see what injury he has. We know that from last time, Silvia has her rib cage, it's broken. It's a bit more of a shatter than anything. 9. So guts. So we need another d6. So that's the same thing that happened to Silvia. Her guts got hurt. She got broken, so her agility is currently down to a d4. Where yours is also broken. So you got some broken ribs there. Your agility's dropped down to d4, just like good old Silvia. So the sad thing is your one is currently permanent, where mine, Silvia's, is once her wounds get recovered, she goes back to normal. We're of course going to have to get you to some sort of clinic. Luckily, Sin has some bases that have, they have
people that can fix it.
They have high-tech clinics. We just have to find one first, because we haven't had one that actually has a clinic yet. So we'll have to go and find those out after we escape here.
Okay.
So with that, though, we're going to do, as usual, an interlude. To give our characters a little flashback. Maybe they had a dream or a nightmare before waking up, giving a little bit into their story and life. That's one thing I don't think I added onto these sheets.
What?
Damn it. Oh well, I'll look it up real quick. The interlude table. I always forget to put it on there.
Don't think we had an interlude table.
Oh, that's easy though. I'll find it right here. So I have 2 tabs with the same book open. And make it a bit easier to switch. There we are, interludes. Alright.
We also need bennies.
Oh,
Did you not bring them?
Right, I did not bring the bennies.
That is A-okay.
You got some... Are you using gum as bennies, or you want a piece of... giving me a piece of gum?
I'm giving you a piece of gum to use as bennies.
What? Actually, how about we use our dice? Because we don't need to use
I
our
have
dice.
6 pieces of gum. It works, okay?
But we're going to have more bennies than that.
Oh my god. Come on, it's 6 pieces of gum. That's easy peasy.
Using the dice, so we don't need to roll for
Using
bennies.
dice as penny. Come on. Well, do you want a piece of gum?
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Didn't want to give you gum anyways. Perfect.
Okay, so we got that, and there is also another sort of interlude thing that I found that I wanted to ask you about.
Yes.
So, as we know, interlude, you draw a card, and that card suit tells you what sort of story your character is going to tell.
Yep.
There's also a dramatic one that also, depending on the number or letter, or the number
Type.
on the card, will actually also give an additional thing to your story as well.
Okay.
Do we want to add that on? Do we want to do that as well?
Fuck yeah, we do.
Alright.
Hell yeah, we do. We got to get it crazy up in here.
Alright, so our first things first is we're gonna draw all cards. So your that one's for, well, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you want to use your deck, or do you want to use this deck?
I'm gonna use mine. Because, yeah.
So we'll
Both.
use yours for this. So
Okay.
we can't use both because the same card.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll draw first. Alright, so let's see what interlude Silvia, what sort of dream she might have had. She got spades. Tale of victory. So we will get that in a second. It's also a 10. If I remember, yep, 10. So a 10 means it would be a wonder of some sort. So she had a victory and a wonder for her. Let's see what comes up with Micha.
10 of diamonds.
Diamonds. So diamonds is a story of desire, and also 10 means it would be a story of desire that incorporates a wonder of some sort that they saw that is impressive to them or just out of this world. So for Silvia, her story of she has a dream before she wakes up, essentially. Well, even though she is a very intimidating person, she herself is actually fairly shy. And she before getting to meet good old Micha, she had a bit of trouble talking to people. She still does, but at least she can. She still tries, and fails a little bit. Either way, it scares the crap out of most people. But in this one, is actually the story of how she got to become a part of Micha's group. She finally worked up her courage and spoke to basically the dean of her operations of her base, asking that if she could get the crystal she wanted to help her with her issues, which at that point she was just shy. She wasn't terrifying. And they agreed after some conversation, as she finally voiced her opinions after years of just being the silent and cool type to the rest of her teammates. And she got it, and she bonded quite well with the crystal in a way that they thought she was one of the best agents. So it allowed her to match up with Micha, since he's already so experienced in the field and everything like that. The wonder that she found would be the crystal itself, and basically, that would be her story. She got to dream of her first time meeting Micha, basically, and how she came to that. Now, with interludes, we get adventure card. We're supposed to get one anyway, just from the start of the game. So let's draw. I'll draw my one. So we're gonna get these no matter what, and then we can choose to get another one later. So for me, I got Adrenaline Surge. Whoa, he went Matrix on him. It says that I can play this, and it will give me another turn, including movement, right away. So I can basically do 2 whole turns. That might come in handy. Oh, how about you?
I don't think I can use this one. It's to do with PowerPoints.
Let's see. Character immediately recovers 2 beat. Yeah, let's redraw that one. Let's take that one out.
Just put face down on the bottom.
I mean, we'll,
Oh,
we'll just take it out. We don't need it.
We're not using the mechanics of the power points, and I just so happen to probably pick the one card that has to do with power points.
Yeah.
Turncoat.
Oh.
Your hero somehow convinces or bribes a minor foe
Oh!
to perform a small favor, such as helping the hero escape, revealing the location of the boss, etc. That timing could not have been
great.
More perfect.
And for my interlude, that's very helpful.
Oh
that's
my
so good.
God!
For my interlude, you can either choose to take an additional Benny, which we start with 3, and today we're going to use our dice for that, so you don't need to roll them. I usually had white marbles of sorts. But for mine, instead of taking an additional Benny, I will take another adventure card. So I have 2 of them. So let's see. Revelation. Your hero finds all the information available when doing research or realizes critical information when confronting some obstacle, such as a monster's weakness, the answer to a riddle, or cipher. That may come in handy for our next one, or for this one I should say, because this card will not be usable in any other sessions aside from this one, unless I of course draw it again on the other time. And let's see what you. So your card, your diamonds, means you have a story of desire, which also came about giving a wonder of some sort.
So I'm gonna get a little creative with storyline. We don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to come into fruition. So, you know, as those that have previously watched know, Micha has the crystal called God Hand.
Yes, he does.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, in this world, there's 5 pieces of the God body.
Ah, yes.
Of the full God body, and Mika's heard tales and myths of such a powerful crystal. When all 5 pieces come together, it gives unimaginable power, right? But these crystals are spread throughout the world. The odds of all 5, being in one place at the same time, astronomically unlikely, right? And so Micha has been struck with wanderlust to go and complete the God body, as he's already acquired the God Hand.
So, man, that sounds pretty good. And yeah,
no, that wasn't taken from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Exodia, I promise.
I was thinking Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet.
I haven't.
Oh, well, don't give any spoilers to, Infinity War, folks.
Oh my God. That
No.
makes sense, though, with the crystals.
Yeah, it does. Also,
Damn.
one of the things in this world is that, as in the last session, we faced someone who had a shard of a crystal. In this case, this God body crystal is so strong that a shard of it is considered a full-fledged crystal. So just imagining how strong that God body crystal will be is gonna be something else. Now, are you gonna take another Benny, or are you gonna take an adventure card?
Adventure card. Always take the adventure cards.
All right, grab her, boy.
Last stand.
Oh.
Your hero and adjacent allies gain +2 to parry and toughness. Allies who move into contact after playing this card gain the bonus as well. The effect ends when a joker is dealt.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty rootin' tootin'.
Alrighty. So that may help us out quite a lot.
I guess that would be out of combat as well. I mean, those stats are only applicable in combat, but it's a persistent effect till a joker's dealt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy.
Yep. I would agree with that.
I can't believe this turncoat draw. That couldn't have hit that
That helps out so much.
Do we need these?
No, we can put them on the bottom of the deck for the characters. That's a deck basically for character
Creation.
Creation. So, well, with that going, you don't need the shuffle. Let's put them on the bottom.
Yeah.
Just flat down. And with that, let's do a notice check. I mean, we're waking up. We're pretty disoriented about our situation. We see each other. That's about it, aside from our surrounding the room. But let's do a notice check.
I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones.
I did 2 there, so I'll of course go with the first one because it was pretty darn good. Oh, dang, your second one was also pretty darn good.
Just get her done.
So, let's see, that would be a raise for you there. Let's go up. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can switch.
Oh,
that
your
up.
wild die saved you. Your wild die saved you so hard.
I see what was going on with the system there with the multiple things popping up. It's because we're both using your one, so I just switched the name to Silvia, so that should hopefully sort that out. But yeah, this wild die to the save got me a total of 8 there. That's with a raise. So let's see what comes up. Give me an NPC stat from the deck here.
Oh, from the deck, yes.
See what type of person coming up. So we got a heart.
6. No, it's number specific.
Right.
So it should be just a D6.
9. It's a D6. So yeah. So we're an average person comes out. So let's give a. Oh yeah, I guess we won't. Do you want to use this here or roll for the random gen character?
It would just be one of the. I wouldn't say shambler, but one of the cloaked guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a cloaked person that's coming in.
I don't think there's a necessity to create a whole.
Cool, sounds good. So we see a cloaked person open the door, coming in to see what's going on, and they notice. Well, actually, we got such a good notice roll where when we basically we hear the creaking of stairs as someone's coming down, as if they're coming down like 10 flights of stairs, and they just hit the top stair, coming down to the bottom, which would be right past where the door that we can see at the end of the room would lead to. Which means I'd say we probably have 2 turns before that person would get to the door and get into the room where we are. How would we like to proceed? I would say we could do initiative, so that we. I mean, yeah. Well, we each can do 2 actions.
Yeah.
2 actions, and yeah.
So I'm gonna roll a strength check.
Alrighty.
See if I can break the. Up.
Oh.
I gave it a tug. I could not.
You're trying to break the restraints on yourself. You couldn't. I see. Silvia sees Micha struggling, and so she's like, even though she has some pretty strong hip and muscles, she's like, even in my wounded state, I probably couldn't do it either. Since her, so she's going to try to do her crystal channeling. To give herself some more muscles. This will be at a -2 on top of the wounds, so let's see what goes on here. -2 and... Oh! Still gets a 4! The raises come to the save! So she uses her turn, and she buffs herself up. Her muscles growing ever so large, putting her up to a D10 for this situation. Well, as long as she doesn't get hurt in some way that would take it away. That's her turn. Let's go over, and then we hear the person descending the stairs, getting closer and closer to the door.
Well, I'm gonna make another attempt to break out. Struggling. Open for the best. Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Okay.
I just.
How many raises? Like, that's
9 raises.
Jesus. I think the system broke a bit there, folks. Got so many 6s. I mean, yeah, you break out. How do you break out of these chains? They're not even chains. They're handcuffs. There are handcuffs. Basically, you're like just your arm is attached to a pipe. Basically, and my arm is also, and it's the same pipe. Like basically, it's the same pipe.
Yeah, he just rips it off, and the pipe goes with it. Like he just, it just like rips the pipe off.
I say that sounds about right.
I was gonna do a vigor check for the door where the pipe hit.
Oh,
It just well, it's so much strength, right?
I'd say, it has its own toughness. So I'd say give me a damage roll. It's
blunt.
your pipe. It's metal, so let's see here. So I'd say it'd be like D6 damage.
D6 plus the amount of raises I had, so 9 raises plus 9. Would that
like I meant
because I had 9 raises, so would it be 1d6 plus 9?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So 1d6 plus 9.
And so basically, the toughness of a wooden door is 8, so he needs to get 8 damage here. So 1d6 plus 9.
See if that works.
It sure did. Yep. So 9 just whips this this pipe.
Are there any shrapnel mechanics for the guy on the other door, on the other side of the door?
I meant let's have that poor folk there do a agility check to see if he gets out of the way. Just the D6.
He gets out of the way.
He gets out of the way. All right, cool. Oh, actually, I realized that doing that sort of system, it won't automatically do the exploding guy. So we'll just if someone gets a 6, then we just have to roll it again and combine the totals, I guess, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, basically next time we'll set it up so we have just one sheet that is just mooks, which they're called.
Oh, okay.
So that we can just roll on the mooks chart, basically.
Mooks.
So yeah, like you blow that wooden door to bits. Basically the guy coming down the stairs was not too close to the door and jumps back from hearing the pipe getting ripped from the wall. He was like, "What's going on?" And yeah, it was. Oh. And now it would be
your turn.
My turn.
You have one more action.
I have one more action.
Well, the pipe's gone now.
The pipe's
so
gone. I'm not. Yeah, I'm free. So I am going to do some running to try to get to this person, basically. Or I could. I don't want to use my adrenaline surge just yet, which give me two full actions, including with moves with that. But we'll do running and see how much we can increase my speed by 11. Now, I mean, I did say it was like, well, 30 feet. Each square, if it was square base, would be 5. So
6, 12.
And 11 inches. We were saying each square was one of those, basically. So yeah, I'd get to the guy, and I imagine we probably don't have our weapons on us. So Sylvia's gonna pick up the pipe as she's running and try to smoke the guy with it. Now that will give her a couple. Doing the running will give her -2. Picking up the pipe, -2. Trying to hit the guy, -2. So -6 in total for this fighting roll. Let's see how she does.
Plus or minus 3 for wounds.
Yuppers. So let's see how she does with that. Luckily, I have this adrenaline surge, so if I miss, I'll wreck him up anyway. No, I do not. I'm not able to hit that guy at all. So I will activate my adrenaline surge card here so I can get another action and just attack this guy with the pole. Alrighty. See if and I still miss with that one. And that would be my turn.
Drop a Benny.
Oh, I could. Yeah, I'll drop a Benny. I'll reroll the attack there. Nope. Oh man, should I drop another one? Let's drop another one. Let's drop another one. See how this goes. Oh, know what? We're dropping my last Benny. I got 3 of them. I used all 3. No, I whiff it.
Oh my
Missed all of them there. Oh man. And that would be my turn, and it would
Now we draw for
initiative. Exactly. So,
mine,
hearts.
his.
Oh, mine.
Okay.
And then him. All right. So, Micha got 9 of hearts. Silvia gets a jack of clubs. Is that clubs?
Yep.
Clubs. Yep. And the bad guy,
Spades.
cloak guy, 7 of spades. So he goes last. Lucky with that, Silvia gets to have an attempt to attack once again. Now, I'm gonna say her trying to hit this guy, still trying to go. She's not giving up. She's pretty stubborn. One of her hindrances. So I'm gonna take a Benny back, playing on that, trying to keep on hitting this guy, even though she's weak and having a bit of trouble with that. Let's give it a go. Oof. Nope. Misses on that one. But I won't spend this Benny. I'll save that in case I need to soak, because if we get hurt at all, we're going to be taken out once again. Now it would be Micha's go. How are you handling this one?
So, I'm going to go over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah, you can move. I mean, you'd be able to get there. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to pummel.
You used to pummel, blast him up the stairs.
Blast him into the wall.
Oh, alright. Yeah. So,
Uh,
crystal channeling. So, let's see.
Small character.
Oh, yeah, you can just close my page. I have it up anyway. Oh, you don't need to add anything. Oh, right, yeah, you do have to add it, right, because of the ability itself. My bad.
So I take a fatigue.
You would take a fatigue, yes.
And then...
For going forward, the skill, we'll put the negative into this one instead.
To which one, sorry?
If we put negative
The skill one,
positives, you'll put it over there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take one...
You take one fatigue, so you mark that if you haven't already.
I did.
Alright. So you got that on there. Also, you can close out Silvia, so I have it on this on your tablet there. There we go. But you still get to do the good old blast now. With that there, that means you do
roll 2d6.
Yeah, like there's only one target, so 2d6.
Let's see how hard he was thrown, though.
Yeah, because 2d6 is how far he's gonna get pushed.
But he's pretty much against the wall.
He still has to do a strength check to see if he how he does here. So your would just be a regular success. Yeah, -2 exactly. He
fails.
He fails and gets blasted.
And then what's the damage for hitting into an object?
If he hits into the object, he's automatically shaken.
Oh, he's shaken.
So he's shaken right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that means he's shaken. It's now his turn.
So bigger.
Actually, I'm gonna have you do one thing for me. Open up Roll20 real quick. Go. Yeah, that one. Just add character, and we'll just literally just name. Just put Mook and save and character sheet, and just literally press this button. And that's fine. Just yeah. There we go. And yeah, just do we're gonna have him do a bigger check, see if he can get out.
Yep.
He's A-okay. He gets smashed into the wall, but he gets back up, and now it's his go. Silvia's been missing him a whole bunch, yet she looks terrifying. But he sees this person blow him back, so he goes after him. As we know, they have their daggers, so he pulls out a dagger and tries to attack. Actually, no. He's just going to try to grab you, because he's trying to restrain you. So let's have him just do Use agility. D6 agility. That's fine.
Nope.
Oh snap! Yep. Nothing at all for this guy. He got a 1. He's like tries to grab you. You slip him off, and he's on the ground prone. And now new turn order. Alright, so let's see what you get. Oh, Queen of Diamonds for Micha. 7 of Spades. Jack of Spades for Silvia. And 2 of Spades for the Mook. Oh, he's not doing good today.
Okay.
Alright, so you get to go first. The Mook is prone on the ground.
Do I have my sword?
No, our equipment is not on us. Other than like our armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to punch him.
Alrighty. We're doing some unarmed. So first do some fighting.
Ha! Nope!
Oh. Nope.
That's it.
Yep. Alright, so now we'll go with Silvia. This guy's on the ground. Luckily, prone doesn't give any bonuses. It gives negatives, but only if you're trying to attack range-wise. But Silvia is gonna try and wiffle bat this guy with the pole. See how that goes. Alright. Nope. That's another miss there. Oh man. Now it's
his turn.
It's his turn. He gets up. At this point, I'd say he's like in between both of us, basically. And he's gonna. I don't know. What do you think he should do?
He's probably going to try and shiv one of us.
He's gonna try to shiv one of us.
Here,
All
to
right.
decide who he'll try and shiv, high or low.
All right. I'll take low for me.
A low. Low. Okay, do you want him to attack? Or I guess then he would attack me.
He attacks you. Yeah.
Okay.
So gotta have him do a d6 roll on his feet there. Just agility. Just fighting. He got a 4. He did get a 4 on there, so he gets you.
Well, he goes to, but my parry's 7.
Oh shoot! I mean, well, it'd be you're still fine. You don't have your shield, but it'd be like 1, but still you'd have 6 parry. So yeah, he like tries to, and you just
No.
get out of his way.
Like, no.
No. And now a new turn. See how that goes. You, Queen of Spades, Silvia, 8 of Hearts, 8 of Spades,
Spades
4,
is higher than
Spades is higher, yep. So, alright, you get to start though.
Unarmed again.
Alright, let's see how it goes. Fighting. Oof! It's tough trying to fight while you have some broken ribs going on, that's for sure. It's his go. I'm gonna say once again, let's do high or low. I was gonna say he's gonna try to he's gonna try to continue the shanking method there. I got low again. I'll stick low. So he goes after me, and all right. So let's have him do his do a check. Oh nope, not enough to get past Silvia, that's for sure. And now it'd be Silvia's turn, and you know what? She's gonna be like, all right, enough trying to hit this guy. She's gonna use grappling and hold this guy, so give you a better chance to rock him. Let's see. All right, so I need you to do a strength check for him for me against mine. All right, perfect. All right, so Silvia, as the Mook tries to shank Silvia, she jukes behind him, uses the pipe and arm bars, basically, gets behind him, puts the pipe across the chest, holding him very tightly so he can't move at all. That would be the end of that turn there. And let's see how it goes for you. Oh, Joker. You got a Joker. I got an Ace of Spades. He got a 10 of Diamonds. So that means you can go whenever you want to go, and you have +2 on damage and your actions.
I'm just gonna unarm him again.
Cool, cool. So I got him grabbed. You're gonna get a +1 on that, and also you get a +2. So you have a total of +3. We're gonna put it in the modifier over there. All right. So it negates. Make sure it's. Make sure that gave the buttons.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Cool. And yeah, you're able to hit the guy.
Oh, and what would his parry be?
I meant he's confined. He can't parry.
Oh.
Yeah. I go to equipment. I just want to see if it's gonna have an unarmed thing for you.
No.
Just do
Strength.
yeah.
Strength +2. Because my Joker. +2 for Joker.
Yep. So yeah, just do your strength. Because you can really just go to on your basic info.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not changing.
Yeah, and it's strength +2.
Will wounds affect that?
Yeah.
For damage, yep.
Or actually, no, probably. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it would. So, all right, go to equipment real quick. Go down to melee weapons. Add fist. And yeah, it would be D4. And just have it at 0, because technically fighting unarmed, it gives you this 1d4 -2, so you have a +2, so we just balance it out.
Okay.
And then just hit him. Roll the. Oh boy! Yeah, you holding him there, you clock him, and he's out cold.
So it looks like the wounds don't actually impact the damage itself.
No, yeah, so when you do, it won't affect it, which is nice.
Okay, so knocked him out.
Knocked him out. He slumps in Silvia's arms, and Silvia then takes him off to the corner, puts him into the corner, and
Restrains him with handcuffs.
we don't have the keys for our handcuffs. We just have like a dangling handcuff, so I don't think that'll work. But basically, she just puts him off in the corner, checks him for anything that he has. Looks like he just has a dagger.
I'll grab the dagger.
Cool. So it's just dagger 1d4. There you go. I pass you the dagger. I got my pipe. I'll add that to my equipment for now, and see if that will let me. And Sylvia's like, "Good job, Micha. How are you feeling with your wounds? I see they bandaged you up at least."
It hurts.
Well, we'll be out of here soon, so don't worry.
So when we use healing, how long does that take?
You can only use the healing 1 hour, within 1 hour of getting the wound. After that, it's all natural healing. Okay. So every week you can do a heal check, essentially. So we gotta get out of here if we wanna get some recovery going on.
I'm gonna roll notice.
Okay.
See if I hear anything.
Sounds good. Oh boy! Oh. Alright, so give me there's one thing I had written down.
What are you looking for? What's it called?
This might be one thing I just had before. It was
tracking?
No, I'm having to see how many people are around. So just roll D100. So we have almost everything put into the GM screen, but still have a couple things just in our book. So 66. All right, so that'd be 5d6, please. You would have gotten a raise with that. So you're basically just like how are you scouting? Are you like going after like there's basically at the top of the stairs. There's another door essentially.
I'm
guessing
listening.
You
I'm
listen?
listening.
All right, so you can hear the chatter and movements of about 13 different people. Also, one thing that we would notice is Jing is not down here with us.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very surprising.
So you said there was a window in the basement, right?
There is, yes. There is a window in the basement. Basic basement window.
Can we
it's
both
a
fit through it?
rectangle. I don't know if you can. You got that gut, right? Let's see. You can probably squeeze in the gut, get through. Hey, okay, Sylvia. She can get through. She'll be all right. So yeah, I'd say it's like a
climb check.
Yup.
Oh!
Climb check toys, which we don't have.
Oh!
Just like in Call of Cthulhu. So that means basically on your skill, you'll see there's unskilled.
I'm just adding stuff on. Unskilled.
On the top. So you just click that. Oh boy!
Oh yeah, I'm getting that 5.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
So you get up, you squeeze through, and Sylvia's gonna try to climb up as well. Let's see if she has any luck. She does not. She is not able to get up. She's like, she tries to climb, and you just hear this awful cracking noise, and she's like, nope, can't do it.
So I'll extend my hand to her to help her.
She's like, all right, and so give me a strength check to see if you can give her. And every raise gives her a +1, basically. So it would go on.
Oh, I gave myself +2, so -2, so 4.
4 still 1 plus. Awesome. So let's see how she goes. So it doesn't have a thing that lets me do plus to it, but just add a +2 to this. It would be a 3. So still, she's not able to get up. She's like, it's okay. I'll go up the stairs and you go around the back and we'll sneak out. I can sneak. I got stealth.
But you're wounded.
That's fine. She's like, all right, one more try. And you hear an awful crack come
No,
from
Benny.
Benny, oh! Alright. You tried. Your strength from that, just from the combat itself, isn't enough. And, oh my. Let's see,
Wait.
Yeah?
Is there anything that she can stand on?
There was a couch. Alright. I'm gonna do a strength check to have Sylvia pull all sorts of stuff over to give her some bonuses here. Let's see the strength to see if she can. Oof, nope, she's not doing too good. I'll have her go again. There we go. 19. She puts everything. Even the broken TV. Oh, she gets up just fine. She just uses her strength to lift herself up and just gets right up through the window. She's A-okay, folks.
And now we peace out.
And we get out the back. We see
one more notice. I'm gonna do one more notice before I start running. The area seems very genuine.
Cool. We get out. Let's open up the town map. It turns out it looks like we're still in the same town of Chang as we were before. So let's open up that map. Okay. So we're in this area here, this building. We came out in this alleyway. It seems like most of the people are just in the buildings. They're basically keeping a watch on us. As we get out the back, let's see if there's any people back here, especially with the notice check. Sylvia will also do a notice as well, see if she can pick up anything that she goes over to this corner, the west corner of that building, and just tries to peek around the corner. She doesn't seem to notice anybody.
Seems genuine.
Seems genuine.
Okay, it's clear. Let's run.
All right. So we try to and
This way, like south.
south. Yeah, back to where our vehicle should hopefully be.
Yep.
And basically, let's basically to draw a card to see. It's like the encounter system basically.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I believe it's
Clubs is the encounter. I'm pretty sure.
clubs means there's an enemy. Yeah. So if we get club, that means we see an enemy.
Oh!
Spades, we're okay. We turn the corner, we're running down. Nothing.
What is spades though for random encounters? Because that could be something beneficial.
Oh,
Because one of
it
them's like
should
a
be.
friendly NPC.
There are those sort of things. That is correct. Though I don't think we'd have any NPCs in this place, to be honest. Spades. No, spades is enemies. Oh no! I was wrong. Clubs is obstacle, hearts is NPC, diamonds is fortune. So we turn the corner and give me. Well, we know there's 13, so just give me a D6. We got.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, do the on the roll here. Hopefully it will be a better chance for us. Oh, space. There we go. 2. All right, turn the corner and we see that there's two cloaked figures. Actually, no, 2 shamblers in this case. So give me a draw from that card. Let's see what type of stats we're dealing with.
Oh.
D10 stat monsters. Oh no. So let's change that mook. Oh, actually, no. You can do. Open up the go there. It's the Roll20 page, and you can just right click on mook, and oh, maybe not. Open up the mook page that you had though. Should be fine. And go to bio info. On the top left. Oh, slide it that way. Edit. There we go. And it should let us just hit like duplicate. Yeah, duplicate. There. Boom. And then copy a mook. And we can just change that to D10. Luckily, there's only 2. Now, last time, basically, as we were making our way with Jing, the person we were sent to basically bring back to the main base, we ran into some villagers escaping from Chang, asking for our aid, strength D10. And we went into the town and we found a bunch of, well, if I remember correctly, Micha sensed very dark crystal.
Yep.
In this town, and then soon after we found that there was some weird shambling people that look like they're in a heavy daze and just don't even look like they have any life within them. And that's what we just turned the corner and we have come across. All right, so initiative. They see us and they're not pleased. Alright. Draw a card. Oh, Queen of Hearts for Micha, sorry. 7 of Diamonds for Silvia. She's probably going to go last. Let's see how these shamblers go. 6 of Hearts. Yes, so she actually still goes before them. Ready with her pipe. And Micha with his newfangled knife. Still... Alright, what do you do? We basically turn the corner and they're right there in front of our face.
I'm going to use Last Stand, so your hero and any adjacent allies gain +2 parry and toughness.
Nice.
If you move into contact with the card, then you get the effect, and this stays constant until a joker is drawn.
Perfect, and we just drew a joker earlier, so hopefully that means we don't draw any jokers anytime soon. And is it to toughness as well?
Yep, parry and toughness.
Oh boy.
Right?
Alright. Alright. So, you activate your card. We have a last stand. We can see these guys are really strong in front of us, so we gotta do what we can to beat them. So what do you do? Because that doesn't actually take your action, of course.
I am going to pummel.
Pummel. All right. Crystal channeling. Do it up. That's ooh. So I'm taking a level of fatigue. So you're at 2 fatigue right now. All right.
And it's 2d4, so I would hit both of them for sure.
Yeah, easy, because your lowest would be 2. And 2d6, see how far we push him back by 4, and he'll have the new strength checks, negative with -2. See if they get blown back by your pummel.
Alright, go here. Use more mooks.
Yep.
Pop out.
There we go. And that gives us an 8. Oh yeah, and that was it one. So second one, just in case if the other guy doesn't get to it.
There we go.
There we go. So one guy gets blown back 4 spaces. I mean, we just turn a corner. We're in an alleyway. He probably just gets blown back, not into any wall. But he gets pushed farther back, which is good. And oh boy. I mean, yeah, that's true. We could do that. Oh.
What is this?
What do you do? That's the alleyway we came out of? Oh. What is this? Oh, I see.
How do I use this?
What are you trying
I'm trying to
do?
erase now.
Just Control Z. Should do it. Oh, only by 1 though. I think we understand that it is the alleyway right there.
There's the alleyway.
And I mean, you can drag and drop. You can drag them us in there if you want to. Should do it, I think. Or not. Oh, there we go. And then mooks. If you want to do it that way, we can. Yeah. Cool. And then, yeah, Control Z. And then just, no. Yeah, you got it now. Okay. So, move one of those guys. Yep, there we go. Alrighty. Okay, and so that would be your turn. Now it is Silvia's. She's gonna try to. She's actually what she's gonna do is go full defend is what she's gonna do. So she's gonna move in front of you, and full defend is you take fighting action and +2, and that replaces my parry with that. So I can't go lower than what my parry currently is, of course, which is really good. So let's see. So I already have, so we have +2 with that. See how that goes. So that didn't work out, but still, parry 7, toughness is really high, and she's defending Mika. And it'll be her turn. So now it is those guys. So of course they would move after us. They have a movement of 5 as per normal. I'd say they have 4 actually because they're shamblers. They're not moving too well. Well, there you go. You can literally just use the keyboard. You can click on them and keyboard it. Oh, so they move up in a new round. Mika, oh man, you know all the high cards. Ace of Hearts.
Oh, sorry, I won't move myself yet.
Yeah, and I got 3 hearts. I'm probably going last. The bad guys got 3 of spades. That's still higher, so they go before me. So Mika, it is your go. These guys are lifeless.
But they're a minor foe. It just says minor foe.
I don't think they'd be able to assist you. I mean, no one. You totally
It's
can.
an adventure card.
You totally can. How are you going to use it if you decide to use it?
No, I'm not gonna use it.
You can move up. You got enough pace for sure.
But do I want to?
Huh.
I'm gonna shiv him.
Shiv him? Alright. Give me that. Give us that good old poke. So fighting. You have +2 on fighting, so you want to actually go into... or, no, the card doesn't give you +2 fighting. Sorry. It gives you +2 parry toughness, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just have straight fighting.
Oh, I'm gonna go straight fighting. It's just...
Ooh, nope, that's a miss. -3. Can't spend a penny?
No.
Okay. Now it's their turn. Well, he moved up. Can't really defend you if you're in front of me.
So he's gonna swing?
One guy swings at you, the other guy, he would just move up. I meant he would get to you, so the guy gets a +1 on this attack. So it would be agility with a +1. Still would be a 3, so they do not hit you. And now it's my turn.
Well, I rolled the second one as well.
What? Oh yeah, just roll a 1. Because I was saying they just do a +1 because the other guy's helping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ganging up rolls instead of rolling for each of them. Unless they, of course, split up. So my turn. Silvia moves up. Will also take advantage of this ganging up. And I'll try to track the guy that you shanked. So Silvia will move up there. And we'll do some good old pipe combat. With a +1. There we go. Oh, nope, that's a miss there. Got a 2. Need a 4 at least to be. Well, actually, these guys' parries are probably their D10. So 5 + 2. Their parries at 7. So we need basically 7 to be able to even touch these guys.
Okay. I have a plan.
You have a plan?
That's either going to go really well or really not well.
Alright. Give me a draw. Ooh, 5 of spades for Micha. 2 of hearts for Silvia.
Be the end right here.
Could be the end, folks. Well, let's see where they are. 4
diamonds.
diamonds.
My baby.
Micha gets to go first. Alright.
Would you allow them to be like cut through here, like through this corner?
What do you mean?
Like if I pummel, can I pummel them this direction?
Oh, it's like you want them to go past the wall?
Yeah, well this is another street.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
So like here to here?
Yeah, that seems doable.
Okay.
So you're gonna use Powo?
Of course. It's the only useful ability Micha has. Even though I hated it when I first had it. I was like, this is useless, but now I'm like...
it just works, it saves us almost every time. And you got a 5. You have passed it. Alright, give us the 2d6 to see how far you push him, and then give us strength roll.
I'll do strength first.
Yeah, sounds good. 2 strength rolls on those mooks.
Oops, that's my character. More mooks. So this will be for...
Strength to see if they...
Yeah. So
with -2.
him and then...
Yeah. -2. Oh, let's do hit smarts. Strength -2, because they have -2. 5, 15. Yeah. I'd say they are fine. These guys are tough. Oh man.
Okay.
Now it's their turn. let's high or low to see if
Yep.
one breaks off and comes after me. So.
What do you mean breaks off and comes to you? They're
Well,
both at you.
Oh, you moved behind. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. They're coming after me. Sounds good. Alright, so give me that fighting +1 for them, please. So agility +1, sorry. Yeah. Just one roll. And it's a 4. But that does not get past
Your
her
parry.
insane parry right now
Yep.
of 7. So
Is that
perfect.
plus my 2?
that is with your +2.
Okay.
Perfect. So they try to. She's like not having it. It's now her turn, and she's gonna retaliate with her pipe strike going on here. And you know what? I wonder. Instead, what she's gonna do is she's gonna try to use her her growth ability, but use it negatively on them as per power tricks to try to lower their strength, basically. So let's see, that will be a bit tough. Let's see if she can pull it off though. It'll basically be at like a -4 plus her minuses.
Oh my god, I have the power trick of the century.
0. But she's now just fatigued, and we would get off.
Be ready for the power trick.
And that would reduce one of the mook that's in front of her. Has one less. Their strength is put down by 1. And that would,
So I'm gonna tell her to move in front of me.
to move in front.
Yeah.
Aren't I already in front of you?
Move. I'm gonna tell her to move here.
Okay. Yep. She moves there, and
Actually, before we do that though, does that trigger attack of opportunity for him?
I would. Yes. So that's fine.
But he wouldn't get gang up bonus because it's just for him.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So just do that roll to see if he hits me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't take the +1 off. So -1. So 2.
Still doesn't hit.
Okay.
So that's no problem at all.
Okay,
And
now we
now
drew.
new turn. Let's see
Are there penalties for tricks?
Yes, you take a -2 onto the. It has to be attached to the ability you're already using. So mine was -4. Because it would
Because
be-
I'm gonna pummel us this direction.
Oh, okay. Yep.
But
I feel it. That wouldn't really be doing it. It would still just be using your power normally.
okay.
Yeah, you're just correcting it.
Well, I was reading that and I'm like, I don't really.
5 of clubs, 7 of hearts, 4 of clubs.
Oh my god.
So Silvia, though she's in front, she's ready to wait for Mika's action. She's still gonna take her.
Are you gonna say that she's gonna set up?
What? Oh.
Or does she?
Well, that would mean that I would be having to use a power to do that.
Oh, okay, never
That's why
mind.
it's power tricks. But I can assist you because you're using your crystal channeling power. So it basically gives a. Let's see here. I roll and what I get would give a bonus basically.
Based on raises.
Yeah. So one success gives +1. Every raise another plus. Nope.
Okay. Now it's
And,
my turn.
Now it's your turn.
Better hope I pass this.
Oh, is there? Yeah.
So many times.
True. Crystal channeling. Alright, boy.
Benny.
Nope. Good. Yeah, because if you already have 2 fatigue, so if you get fatigued, you fall unconscious.
Benny.
Are those all your pennies? Oh no! Well, Mika falls unconscious trying to use his powers to get us to safeties. Oh no.
The stream might end early today.
We'll find out. We'll find out. And instead, it's now their turn. You're unconscious. They're not gonna come after you, so they come after me, giving it +1 against me. Please and thank you. Yeah. 6. All right. That's still not enough to get past my parry though, so that's A-okay. All right. Let's see how. All right. So in this case, I'll have you just control them, and I'll control Silvia. 8 of clubs. 5 of hearts. All right. Silvia still gets to go. All right. Oof.
Just pick me up and run.
No. Instead, Silvia's going to use Wild Attack. Gives you +2 to fighting, +2 to damage, but -2 to your parry until your next action. Alright, let's see how she does. Alright.
They shouldn't have gotten that free attack. It's only withdrawing from combat.
I mean, I would have withdrawn from combat with that person. I would have left their space.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, 3. I'm gonna use my last penny. I don't need to roll it, but let's see. I'll re-roll that last penny. No. All right. No, it's all on them.
So I'm just gonna swing at you.
Yep.
6.
6. My thing is down 2, so I'd be at 5. That means I get to do their damage, which would just be same thing as unarmed, yeah. Or that's armor. Good. There we go. Fists or whatever, and then just 1d4, and there we go.
6.
6. Not enough to hurt me. I got 12, folks. So she's fine. Alright, let's see how it goes on the next one. Oh boy. 3 diamonds for Silvia. King of diamonds for those guys. They go again and see if she hurts her. She still has the -2 to parry because it's not her turn yet. There we go. 5. That would be enough to hit her. So let's do that damage. What? No, that's not
Oh, wrong character. God, there's.
I know. Too many M's.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I'll have it so that the other iPad can be used for enemies and stuff like that, maybe. 4, still not enough to get through though, so that's A-okay. She got that good toughness. Now it is back to her turn. Is at the end until the attacker's next action. So it's now the action. Parry goes back to normal. And yeah, I'm gonna pick you up. I got so much strength, I'm pretty sure I just pick you up.
Pick me up.
And I'm gonna try to do run. See how far I can get. 11. Alright, so yeah, I just book it towards there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then those guys, they can't really, they only move 4.
But they get attacked. They both
get their free attacks, you got it. So just without the +1.
Oops. There's here.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, one would get it hit with the raise actually. So go to equipment. Oh, there's stuff that's like that. Just put D6. Ooh, ace. Get to my toughness is still at 12. Alright, so you book it there.
And now is it a chase or are these shamblers that can't chase?
I feel like they probably wouldn't. We would just be, but let's give one more turn. Ace of spades for Silvia. Jack of Hearts for them, and I'll have Silvia do one more run test. Perfect. Just for the sake of, can you put the mouse over the 11 for me? Just hold it over. Plus
6. Because you get your run and then it's 1d6 on top of that.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, book it out of there. Escaping with you in my arms. And then we can just open up the town map again. Alright, so we get like, basically we're like down here, down that area. And Sylvia just tries to stealth with a man in her arms. See how that goes.
You're gonna get a penalty for trying to stealth. I mean, if you were to carry lots of loot, you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, sure. My strength is so high right now that I'm pretty sure I'm okay.
But what I mean is, just because I'm a person, I don't think you should take a penalty because, like, if you happen to carry an extra set of armor in your bag, we wouldn't give you a penalty.
Exactly. And it says, I believe I got a 5 on that there, so I'd succeed with my stealth. Let's have the hooded minions D6 do a notice check. I have that as a smarts roll, for just the good old Luke. Smarts D6, please.
Nope.
3, perfect. Nope, they don't notice as we slink away from the town. We've escaped the town. Somehow, without getting too destroyed. And, basically, Silvia continues to take Micha, to where the van would hopefully be. I'll have you draw a card. If it's clubs, that means it's a complication, meaning the van is not there. 10 of hearts, folks. So our van is still there, luckily. I put Micha in our Jeep.
Just threw me in the back.
Yep, put you down in the back, get in the vehicle, and I'll say that we head back. Let's open up our world map here, and we head to Young.
To Young.
Was Young where we got them?
Yep, we got the mission from Young.
Did we get the mission from Young?
No, we were sent here. We had to go to.
I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, and then we went down to Young. Yeah. So, I mean, I'd say Silvia goes back to Xiling. She heads back.
What? We were just at this base though. Why would she drive all the way here? Wouldn't she? She would probably drive here because it's the closest nearest city, and there's a Sin base there.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Though she's not very smart, so I'll have her do a. Oh no, she's okay with smarts. Yeah, she'll go to Young. Yeah, head back to Young, and so we can rest up. We don't. This one doesn't have a clinic of its own, so it doesn't give any super bonuses or anything, but so that there's no negatives at least. So we get there, we rest up, we can do we rest for a week. Let's do a vigor check, and see maybe see each success takes away a wound.
Oh!
5 for me. So I get 1 wound gone. You got nothing. It looks like all your fatigue is gone at least, so that's good.
Would my fatigue be gone by the time we get there?
We've been resting for a week, so your fatigue is gone.
So then would I re-roll without fatigue or still have the fatigue in that gun?
The fatigue won't add on.
Okay.
It will take either what's worse between fatigue or wounds.
Oh, it doesn't. Do all 5?
It doesn't. I don't believe it doesn't stack it. No, you put your thing over it to see if it does, but I don't believe it does.
Yeah, it does. -3, -2.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
But
yeah,
so then I would
do a reroll. Yeah.
A reroll? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a reroll.
Yeah.
We'll add 2.
No. But we keep resting, trying to heal up best as we can. Oh yeah, Silvia's back up after 2 weeks.
1 wound.
Nice. So Silvia's like broken ribs and stuff, or cracked ribs, are patched up. Sadly, yours is a permanent one, so you got a bad issue going on until we get to an actual clinic that has like a full-on clinic system, and we can probably have it so they repair you a bit better. Oh, there you go.
So I still have 1 constant wound though for now, right?
No, your wound's gone. It's just that the thing that it was the agility thing that stays there because that's what the wound caused. So the wound's still your wound's gone, but you have like a
yeah.
Breathing hurts a little bit.
Can't move the way I used to.
Yeah. Oh man. And whew, I mean, what being recovered after 2 weeks? I mean, for you it was 3 weeks. What do we do? I'm like, Micha, you're back up. We couldn't find Jing anywhere in the town when we left.
She's just gonna go there. Like, do we know what happened with Jing?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, I could activate my card to find some stuff out.
Nah. I don't think Jing's that relevant. I don't think Jing will be that relevant.
I meant Jing is our mission. We have to bring him back, pretty much.
Kind of. But we don't know that. Like, why? Like, our characters don't know that we need to do that. We just think Jing's been kind of friendly, helped us out a little bit. It's weird that they're gone though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I would go and talk to the commander and be like, yeah, there's some crazy stuff happening in Chang. Like, we're gonna need some help.
They already gave us help. Like,
we're gonna need more help.
You're saying the other agents got taken out?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's a strong force in Chang. I told you that we needed help.
Oh,
we needed lots of help. We made a big dent. You know, we took out lots of them shamblers. And
Shamblers? He says.
Yeah, they look almost like they're dazed people walking weird, walking funny, moaning and groaning.
Oh, and do you think this is to do with a crystal?
I used the God Hand and I could sense a very dark crystal presence there.
Alright, well, let's see what men that we can get for you. Let's give me a D100.
I always look for my dice.
He's like, we don't have anybody.
Yeah.
Is there anybody?
Is there any crystals or anything that you can spare us to
He's like,
boost our power?
Let's take a look. I'll see what we have available that isn't in use right now. Give me another D100, and above 50 means it's gonna be a seasons one, and all right, it's
what's 90? 92.
I was just above 50 means it's gonna be a season, so it's gonna be high power one. So give me a D100 to see its first ability. 36 barrier. Okay, and the next one. So it has a protective ability. 90. Okay, let's see here.
Is there a gap in numbers?
Nope, there is not. Okay, so it gives. Season is what it is. Okay. It gave the one that I didn't have fleshed out well enough yet. It's basically change shape, but it won't actually be doing the factor of changing you into an animal, but giving you animal properties, basically.
Oh!
So, season, I meant, basically, level 2 of it could be like dog, wolf, deer type stuff. And then also give me a D8. See what type of 8. Okay.
What kind?
So it's like what's the word? Well, sound. So we're gonna say it's wind. So its barrier is like basically like a barrier of wind and an air type animal. If you have something that can fly, so I'd say it would literally be giving the ability to fly, as well as giving a boost to agility when activated. And it's what sort of edge would it give?
Maybe -1 in bad weather conditions.
Oh, it's a hindrance. So it's going to give.
Or like sensitive to light or something.
Yeah, that could be.
Like -1 on like notice or something like that, or -2 on -1 on like notice and tracking.
I would say that it would just be curious to like its hindrance would be curious because like hawk, ravens, you know, magpies, shiny things. Its edge, its like boost, just active boost being in it. I say
Acrobatics and notice.
I don't know about that one.
Or toughness.
I would say. Oh, actually, yeah. It just gives a 1-up on agility. So basically, it will just give it the 1 boost to agility, and it will. Its active power would be flying. Not active power, but power you turn on would be flying, and it has wind protection. Is what its stuff would be.
What's the always active?
Always active would be the boost to agility, so agility would be a D6. Well, it would put the dice up by 1. So yours currently is at D4 because of the wound. This crystal would make it so you're at a D6. But you wouldn't be able to use the God Hand, of course. Yeah.
It's just a piece of the god body, so.
Okay, so that means we need. Is that that's what's going on? I say we end it with you getting the new crystal put in, but we have to do a roll for that, of course. That's a healing check, but you doing it yourself means you're doing a -4. So
well, there's a crystal research facility here.
Exactly, which it won't assist with putting it in, but. Let's draw to see who they have on staff that can do a health check for you. This is their stat and health. So they're at a D6.
Woo!
So do a D6. They'd just be flat across the board. Come on. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So socketing. There's first try around, he doesn't remove your crystal well, so let's go again. And this thing's like attached to your bone, so it's just like it's not too. Yeah, it just keeps going. Oh no! All right. All right.
Oh, there should be a wild die.
No, because he doesn't get it. He's a regular guy, so he just got a 1, which means you're he removed it badly, and you're now just as if you did have a heart, suffocating. So
Vigor check.
Do vigor check. Yep.
I'm not shaking. 4.
You're fine. Okay, and then he goes again, D6 to try to put the new crystal in. Perfect. He gets it in there, and you're good. All right. So basically, the way since we're not doing it in action, but if we were in combat or something, or in the field, and you were doing this, at the very start of it, you are have 1 level of fatigue until your next round, because you just put in a new heart.
Yeah.
So adjust your agility to D6. You have to remove whatever bonuses, so you don't have your acrobatic bonus, so you lose the parry and +2 to agility stuff, so your parry goes down by, it'd be at 1, because we've dropped down those things, and your toughness would, of course, drop down, because the ability stuff is gone.
I didn't get any toughness from this.
No, not from that, because of the card.
Oh, it goes up, right?
It would, go down, because we're gonna end it there.
Why is it going down?
Because your card, the one of these cards, gave you +2 to parry and +2 to toughness.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
So-
just my modifier, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah.
And what is the new crystal giving me?
So the new crystal gives you the agility, so you have D6 in agility. Is going to give you, I'm going to say it's going to give you a +2 to notice. You'll have eagle eyes, so you'll have that on skills, +2 to notice. Yeah. And that's just going to be on this here. We'll put that in there, I think.
Sure.
So that if you get any other modifiers, you can just put them there. And your abilities are barrier and flying. So we'll just So. Cost for barrier. I'll take a quick look. Shouldn't be too crazy, I imagine. But let's find out. Powers. Barrier is 3 points, but the system for no power points means we divide it by 2 and go down, so it would be 1. It's a season's crystal, so it's -2. Which it would be -3 because you would be constantly using the other one. So same as your other crystal, pretty much. And I'll bring up flying to see if the flying is any different. Flying is interesting. Flying would be 3 or 4. If you want to fly double your pace, it would be -4. If you want to fly just your pace, it would be 3. Oh, you can if you increase it, you can also, for an additional difficulty, you can I feel that wouldn't really work. The fly spell lets you put it on other people as well, but I feel in this case
It's a shapeshift.
Yeah, it wouldn't work that way. So yeah, nice. And I'm gonna say that also puts, we got out of there. We got out from whatever odd demise might have happened to our characters. I'd say that gives us 3 experience, putting us at 6, meaning we are able to not level up in the per se of a bunch of stuff, but enough that we can increase some stuff, which we will handle next session. So you guys can see how the leveling up process works at the start of the session instead of right at the end,
So
right
I
now.
can see it too.
So he can see it as well, and it'll be pretty good. We'll also give some time to look to see what we would want to upgrade, which it's nice to be able to do that instead of just going in without having all the info sometimes.
Yep.
And yeah, okay. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you like the new setup. We're going to be improving it every single time, so be sure to check in next time and see how it looks even better. Definitely going to get an additional tablet on the go so we can kind of have the enemy sheet page on a separate one to make life a little bit easier. But it went pretty well for a first time, switching things over to Roll20 instead of just going classic pen and paper. And I like how it went. That's good stuff.
Perfect. I think we'll be streaming the next few days, if not tomorrow. Just depends on our schedules.
Mm-hmm.
We will make sure to update everything on Twitter and the Facebook page as per usual. We will upload this on YouTube at The Smiling Shady. We will upload that today at some point. And yeah, thanks for tuning in once again, and have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.